So if you're looking for a Descendant that can freeze enemies in place and cause that frost damage, well, this is the character for you. VIESSA has some pretty unique skills, and we'll be covering everything you need to know about her right here. So why is VIESSA so cool, and how do her skills work? So VIESSA actually has 4 active skills and 1 passive skill, like every Descendant in First Descendant. She is one of the main 3 characters you can select early on when you first start playing the game. And her first active skill is Frost Shards, which is actually pretty cool. It fires Frost Shards to deal damage to hit enemies and area effect damage to nearby enemies. It does inflict ice shackles on hit to each target. To me, it was one of the least effective. It does do a significant amount of damage, but overall her other skills were a lot better. Her second skill is actually one of my favorite. It's called Frost Road. When you cast, it grants Frost Road state for a certain period of time. Frost Road increases the self's movement speed and energy shield and creates ice sheets where her feet touch the ground, inflicts ice shackles on enemies that come into contact with the ice sheets. And that makes them literally frozen in place, as you guys are seeing in this gameplay. Probably one of the coolest skills she has, and when you guys see the gameplay at the end of this video, you guys are going to love her. Her third skill, Cold Snap, you're definitely going to want to try. It inflicts damage and ice shackles to enemies that come into contact with the chill. Now, her final skill is definitely one that you guys are going to love. It's called Blizzard. It creates a blizzard that remains active for a certain period of time. Enemies engulfed in the blizzard receive continuous damage becoming inflicted with ice, and their defense decreases. When the blizzard disappears, it inflicts area of damage and ice shackles on nearby enemies. And when you pull this one off with a bunch of enemies pushing you, it's so fun to watch and it's so effective. Definitely one I think you guys are gonna enjoy. So just like every Descendant, VIESSA has a passive skill, and this one is Ice Spear, and it goes with all of her skills, right? Upon using a skill to have an enemy enter a certain ice shackle stage, creates Ice Spear that flies around nearby. The Ice Spear that is created flies at nearby enemies, deals damage to hit enemies, and deals area effect damage to nearby enemies. Target is inflicted with the Ice Shackle. Ice Shackle decreases the enemy's speed, and the Ice Shackle stage increases when effect stacks. When the stage increases, the speed reduction and durations both increase. And they actually provide a chart right there that shows you stage 1 to 4 of each to kind of give you how long the duration is and how long the effect is. So it's kind of cool. Once you guys dive deeper into this, once you guys get in game, you'll definitely see the big differences of the passive skills. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give you guys some gameplay so you guys can see a full gameplay. This was actually a mini quest that I had to do. I literally had to defend the area that the mobs of the enemies just kept coming at me. So I got to use all the skills and showcase them, every single one that I just showed you. You're gonna see performed here. And when you use them in combinations, that's when this character becomes very powerful. So enjoy this one. And if you guys want to see more Descendants, hey, leave me a thumbs up and tell me if you plan on playing First Descendants on July 2nd and what platform you plan on playing on.